los terroristas.
Hey guys, no time for no Harlem Shake. FSM News is on. What are y'all doing?
Today on FSM News, a local church motivates teens.
And we show you how youth centers can make a difference. Stay with us.
Hello, and welcome to FSM News. I'm Xavier Smith.
And I'm Anaja Smith.
So Anaja, how can we as the youth change the world?
Well, that's a tough one. But what if we did more positive things in more positive places?
Places like youth centers?
Exactly. And that if I had $1 trillion youth film festival, FSM News suggested the government invest more money in youth centers. Check out how Richard Porter and Martez Crosby would change the world.
As a teen in Chicago, if I had $1 trillion, I would stop gang violence by building youth centers. For boys and girls, they have a drill team. Young men can learn to twirl drill and parade guns, while young women can learn to twirl flagpoles.
We have game room on Saturday from 12 to 4 where the kids can come and recreate and participate in different tournaments and also learn to play basketball and learn to develop other skills in social rec as far as with gaming, through exercise, fitness, things like that to keep them off the street so that way they engage more activities and less idle time.
Youth centers can teach honor, discipline, and also help young people gain scholarships.
Youth programs catch me on the streets because if I went here after school, I'd probably be outside with my friends doing things I shouldn't be doing. And it's giving me, got sports, so that keeps me active.
There are 3 main results to joining the gang. One is the most common, prison. Another is a serious injury that can leave you hospitalized forever. And the worst of all results is death.
Wow, that was inspiring.
It should be. That video actually won the contest. FSM News is headed to DC to take part in the festival.
Now that's really inspiring.
Not as inspiring as this bullying PSA. Just watch.
Hi, I'm Javid from Free Spirit Media. On the Stop Bullying website, it states that students from grade 9 through 12 have experienced bullying nationwide.
Bullying can be caused by family relationships, school, peer pressure, or anxiety due to physical insecurities. Ignoring the problem will not solve anything. Make a stand against bullying. It will not go away unless you get up, get out, and spread the word against bullying.
That's right, you tell them, no bullying.
Let's get into our next story. Leaders can show the youth how to become better people. The Apostolic Church of God shows you what a positive gathering can do.
All right, let's spread out. Southland College Prep.
Leaders from different organizations and programs gather here today at Apostolic Church of God to discuss how youth can become better leaders in the community.
The Lunch with the Leader is designed to get students exposed to leaders and maybe potential opportunities to work with, shadow, or have mentors with the leaders that they sit with.
I learned the severity of the career I want to take part in, and I learned what it takes to do what I want to do. I want to be a mortician. I want to own my own funeral home.
One company owner pinpointed that it was good to see successful African American business people.
I mean, you have people from the media, who are professors at universities, often positions that you don't associate with African American men and women.
People that came from where I come from, and they're doing things with their lives. Most are of my race, and they're doing things with their lives. It shows me that I can too do the same thing.
Teens listen to advice of what they can do to make their futures a success, such as
staying in school, always practice every single day because practice makes perfect. never give up, keep persevering, and do your best, you know?
Overall, teens realize that being successful isn't just about having power.
Well, I learned that if you want to know if you're a leader or not, look behind you and see who's following you. A leader is a person that doesn't do everything what everybody else does, but they do what they want to do, and they see who's going to follow them.
Reporting from FSM News, this is Jazmine Cannon.
Got him.
What are you doing? It sounds like you blew something up.
Oh, I'm playing. I just killed 7 zombies.
Kill, that's the perfect introduction to our news story. Reporter Tyrone Burnett explores the impact of violent video games.
Manhunt, Bully, Mortal Kombat are all top-selling video games. These popular games have a lot of violence. With the popularity so high among teens, do these games influence violence?
I mean, everybody has their own mindset, so, before you play a violent video game, you probably already did something violent before, no matter what age you are. You could be 3 years old and, just slap somebody for no reason, but playing a violent video game don't change you.
I think rated M games should definitely be for older kids because that's why they're rated mature. You have to be a mature-minded individual to play those games. For youth to experience those games at a young age kind of gets them gravitated towards violence, and out of time, when they're out of school, they can get to violent behavior. So I think that with that said, they should play those games when they're mature enough to be able to understand what those games mean.
According to National Institute on Media and the Family, about 79% of U.S. teens play video games for at least 8 hours a week. Is it the typical Chicago teen?
Well, definitely during the week, it's definitely be time dedicated for education and learning. So I think maybe like once or twice, because you need a little downtime, a little leisure time to free your mind of schoolwork and daily activity grind.
Even though violent video games can affect teens, it's hard to completely blame it for violent actions.
I believe, yes, it does. I'm neutral in that area. I believe they can change them, but I also think it starts at the home. The parents got to teach their children, this is wrong, this is violent, what violence is.
If you were to create a game, would there be violence in it?
Of course, violence, that's what, like a lot of violent video games, those are the most highest bought games.
This is Tyrone Burnett reporting for FSM News.
G, did you hear about Vanessa?
Oh yeah, that light-skinned pregnant girl?
Yeah.
Walk around here like be slow or something.
She pregnant, clearly.
And we know what she be doing, G.
Right, what is she on?
You gotta call everybody to tell them about this news about Vanessa, G.
Alright.
Hello?
G, spread the word about Vanessa, G.
Yeah, she gotta spread the word about Vanessa. Yeah, she pregnant, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, bye.
Alright.
Whole party this weekend.
You already know we finna be in there.
Was y'all the ones talking about me?
Yeah. Oh, dang, G, we bold, G. We need to apologize. We apologize.
We sorry, we didn't mean to say all that.
You can hurt people by bullying, not only emotionally, but mentally and physically as well. You can be a bully and not even be aware. Just be mindful of what you say. To learn more about the types of bullying, visit www.stopbullying.gov.
Well, that's the show for today. Check us out next week for more FSM News.
But what if they miss us before then?
Viewers can always check us on Facebook. Search FSM News.
And don't forget, you can also find us on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
3, 2, 1, that's a wrap.
That was good, but I think it moved a little too
It did. I'm like
too slow.
Free Spirit Media cultivates diverse youth voices to transform media and society.